This is a real grass is green ass video, but Carti is back hitting on women, and instead of people condemning him or even showing a shred of concern, you got fans claiming this is a coordinated smear campaign against Carti. And that's just been really frying me bad, because this is Playboi Carti. Like, he's a known serial domestic violence perpetrator. He's not a good guy, so why is everyone surprised that a fork was found in the kitchen? I'm gonna quit yapping. You already know I'm the hood Socrates. Let's start. So Carti was allegedly arrested on October 3rd before his concert, and if you're living under a rock right now, Carti is going on his Antagonist Tour 2.0 because the first one got canceled. But this news broke and immediately niggas started saying it's fake news. His girlfriend Gio, who I'll talk about a little later, immediately posted a damage control IG story saying it's fake news. But let's be honest, if you blindly believe this, you're a robot. I'm not trolling. Carti has a history of making headlines for domestic violence and abuse. You got one involving Ruby Rose, Iggy Azalea, and even a pregnant girlfriend. And that was a situation I made a video on in the past, and I do have a few words about that, but I'll save them for now. My point is that Carti is a rich and powerful man, so it's not out of the ordinary for a potential victim to be intimidated into compliance and or silence. So in other words, I don't buy Gio's IG story. This account is also the epitome of just dick eating, because how are you going out of your way to say this is a defamation campaign and you didn't even spell defamation right? But the freaking Gio IG post helped make these dummies feel vindicated in their claim of a defamation campaign. But let me actually go over the events of what happened. So a man named Carl Reynolds was driving Carti to an October 2nd rehearsal. Carti and Gio got into an argument over sex, and Carl claims Carti threatened to beat him and Gio up if he stepped in. The thing is that Carl claims that Gio got hit in her chest, but he didn't actually see it. He only saw her hunched over holding her chest, but this caused him to pull over to a different location to urge the security to remove Carti from his car. After all of this happened, Carti socked Carl in his mouth as Gio was leaving his car, and he was left bruised, swollen, and suffered whiplash, and the security broke up the fight. And like I said, my personal opinion is that he definitely hit the driver, and he most likely hit Gio too. He has a history of these things. Mind you, Iggy Azalea said he's a serial abuser of women, and that's his baby mom. For years, she's been vocal about how bad of a baby father Carti is. He literally played the game with Uzi while his son was born.
While I was pregnant, this man didn't even come to see his son be born. He went to Philly to play the PlayStation with little Uzi. He thought that was more important than seeing his son be born. And I had a scheduled C-section, by the way, because my son was so big that they were like, you can't have a natural birth. I'm not still with him, in case you're wondering. No, I'm not still with him. I had to go do business. I didn't want to be a hater. Let him go out there. They thought my son wasn't his son, his fans, because he wasn't there the weekend that he was born. Yeah, I know, because he isn't shit. Not because he's not his son. Not because he's not his son, though. Just because you wanted to play the PlayStation, though. Who misses their first son being born? It's COVID. He's the only person you can only pick one person during COVID when you're having a baby to be on your approved list. Of course, I picked my son's father to come and be there, but he was busy apparently.
I'm not saying that this clip means he's guilty of violence, but you're telling me the guy who's notorious for treating women bad and even missing his son's birth isn't going to be moving like a straight villain? That's not pure of heart behavior. That's not whimsy. That's straight out of a villain playbook. Also, what's really frying me is that why would anyone need to do a Carti smear campaign? The nigga does the smearing himself. Nobody is putting any energy or money into it. And it's not even just that fact. The people who are saying that this is a smear campaign are acting like these hypothetical smears would mean anything. Carti is quite literally protected by some of the biggest glazers on planet Earth. I personally find it psychotic to give this much of your own energy to anyone. Can you even call it living your life at that point? Spending precious energy on defending and glazing a man who doesn't even care about you, and he's a violent person.
You a pussy. You go ahead. What you gonna shoot me?
You pulling out the phone for, gang?
Cause you reaching, bitch.
I'm saying,
you reaching,
gang. I don't know you.
Yo, now you wanna talk, nigga? Nigga, what you mean, nigga? Put the pistol down. Put the pistol down and fight me, nigga. Put the pistol down and fight me. Nigga, don't worry about who I am, nigga. I'm built like that, nigga. Fuck a pistol. Pistol, what your hands like? What your hands like? Now, what y'all wanna do? Go. Put the phone down. Hey,
That's a clip of Buddy apparently pistol whipping or slapping the cameraman. And there's people trying to convince me this is a smear campaign? Yeah, right. And that's what I mean. How can you see clips like these, the various reports that claim that Carti is physically harming people, the various women who have spoke about him, and still think that people are exerting conscious effort to smear him, or people are actually using their own resources to bring Carti down? But apparently Carti is due back in court in December, and they even dropped some dispatch audio attached with the incident.
Deputies responding. The caller didn't stay in the area. He said they were two black suburban type vehicles, both parked at the River Road light on River Road. They looked like they were headed into the half-stop intersection, but he didn't stick around. There was also a female standing next to the two men fighting. The caller, he says he was the driver of a limousine company and that the individual he was driving was the one who punched him. I'll add the information to your call comments.
Doesn't sound like it's ongoing, but I'll let you know. Thank you.
We just spoke with Carl. He's still at that address. He's stating that the suspect that punched him got in another vehicle, another black Suburban. He went down River Road, so we're going to try and find him. Apparently he's threatened to hit and shoot that other driver too, so we're going to go check into him. Why don't you guys stage at 100 South just to see if we can catch this guy. It's a limousine connection, black SUV. We're going to have dispatch put out an ATL for it as well.
It pretty much corroborates what TMZ was saying, minus mentioning Carti hitting Gio. But here's some more reasons why I think he did it. Remember the pregnant woman I talked about earlier? Well, she was talking to the police about everything that transpired after she got choked.
Before I was pregnant, he would always, I don't know, he would treat me better than he treated me now, just knowing that any second, you know, I could leave him and go find someone else or do whatever I wanted. But now that I'm pregnant, and this is what he told me. He's like, now that you're pregnant, you know, you can't do that. So I feel, I don't know why he feels like that, but it's like he can do whatever and say whatever because I'm pregnant and I have to depend on him.
Once again, no smear needed. This is a pregnant woman talking about how Carti attempted to assert control over her because she was pregnant. And this is the same woman who claimed he choked her. But I'm supposed to look at the situation and still doubt he hit her? Yeah, alright, bro. And honestly, like, it's pretty upsetting that you have a woman giving a pretty detailed account of her experiences with Carti. People will see this and still brush it off. They'll still say King Vamp is innocent. They'll say this is a smear campaign. Like I said, it's psychotic and damn near borderlining on mental illnesses. There is no reason anyone should have this amount of power, honestly. This really reminds me of Tyler because I'm a huge Tyler fan and I still made a video basically ripping into him for being weird. So when I see Carti fans not be able to just keep it a bean, it's like, come on, bruh. I'm not even saying niggas gotta put down the music. I believe you can separate art from the artist, especially when you have your own unique feelings and energy associated with the media you're consuming. Some niggas be depressed as hell going through the worst period of their life playing some of this music. So I can't go and tell anyone to stop bumping it. That'd be crossing a line. But can we at the very least just be honest about how bad some of these artists are, especially when there's real victims and real people that are involved? That's all I think. And it's not even just people close to Carti like the women in his life. It'd be innocent bystanders too.
About 10 minutes ago, Playboi Carti's crew jumped me and my girlfriend, all because I wanted to ask him to sign my picture. He took my picture and he told his gang, go get his phone from him. Me and my girl ran and they chased us down. And what I did is I gave him my girlfriend's phone because I have the video of him snatching it and getting angry. Here's the video.
Nah, chill, bro.
Stop! Stop!
Now, to be fair, when this clip dropped, me and my niggas, we was talking about it, and they tried to tell me there was an argument to be made in favor of Carti because the fans were trolling him with that image on the right. But he posted the Instagram story himself, looking incredibly zesty. So if he had a problem with it, why did he post it? And why did he sick his goons on this couple? But it's a smear campaign though, and people are trying to put down King Vamp. I just can't stand them eaters, and they're not even the good kind either. But back to Gio. My personal theory is that the relationship might be toxic and maybe even abusive. There's this clip where people seen it and they started questioning what exactly is Gio on because she looks kind of bad here. And as a ZA professional, I know when someone is chilling and when someone is absent. And in my professional opinion, she looks a little absent in this clip. I won't speak on it too much though because truthfully, I have no idea about the inner workings of their relationship. I can only speculate based off of what niggas are telling me, but it's still some food for thought. Carti is not a good person. If you believe niggas telling you it's a smear campaign, you got circuits in your body. Not bones and flesh, but circuits, electronics, and nothing but code running through you. With that being said, that's all I had to say. Y'all niggas be blessed. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye-bye.
She ain't never seen a nigga that's you ain't never seen a nigga that's like this. Thought I fell in love, bitch sight bitch. Gang brought drugs, I'm excited, yeah. All this money I might, all this money I might die rich, yeah. This how bad I might just, this how bad I might just